Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If you would like to get an expedite, get a reading, oh, I unpinned it. Sorry. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let me go ahead and put it back up there. My bad. There you go. Not bad. So guys, I for the first time in I want to even go so far as to say years. It's been years since I've offered this. I want to say it's been years. I think the last time I offered this, I was still on Facebook. I'm doing past life readings today. Ain't that some ish? Are you interested in getting a past life reading? Do you want to know some of the past life stuff that your soul wants you to know? I have past life readings. That's the past life retrieval. I also have past life trauma containment and clearing. Sometimes when you have karmic bleed over, it affects your ability to perceive your life and your ability to decide and move forward and all of that amazing stuff that you need to do in order to properly heal. And I'm finally willing to do a past life reading today. Okay. So let's get started. Let's pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that we see that matches a number that, oh, no. Is this pencil broken?
Did you plug it? Did you charge it?
I sure did. Oh, shit. Here, Daddy.
Okay.
All right. So pick a number 1 to 100. The first comment that we see that matches the number I have written. You will win a clear tarot from me. From me. Shoo-doop. Shoo-doop-da-doop-da-doo. Shoo-do-do-do-do. Shoop-do-do-do-do. Ain't gonna cry, no. I won't beg you to stay. You're determined to leave, boy. I will not stand in your way. Inevitably, rainbow flames. Congratulations on the 83. Rainbow flames, flaming rainbow. Let's see. We're going Budaic on this. We're going Budaic. Budaic. Budaic Messianic. Okay. Let me clear my throat. Can we just open this door? Because I'm getting claustrophobic. I don't like the sound. Okay. All right. Okay. There. It's silence. Be silent. Be still. Be silent. Be still. I remember you used to do that. You're just cool, weren't you? All right. Ooh. Intense practice yields great results. So there's going to be a lot of things that you're needing to kind of come to terms with over the next couple weeks, right? And with those things, they're probably involving connectivity with other people, rainbow flames. Intense practice yields great results. That means you need to have these conversations in your head. I was watching this thing on public speaking recently. The video wasn't supposed to be on public speaking. It was like a gossip video. It started playing after a bonsai video. Not sure how. supposed to be all bonsai videos. But it started playing, and I happened to notice, because it's just playing in the background. I happened to notice at the point in the video when the guy talks about how successful public speakers have practiced these questions and content repeatedly before they're ever in that public arena. And so, you can apply this to different situations in your life. See, let go of being logical. A higher wisdom will guide you. So maybe what you're needing to practice is what this higher consciousness is guiding you to do. Responses and things like that. Like maybe you're going to have to deal with someone difficult. And so you're going to have to become accustomed to just be like, try me, ho. Say that one time, Rainbow Flames. Say it out loud to yourself. Try me, ho. Hold on. I said, try me, ho. Just like that. Just grab anything around you and just like, I told you, try me, ho. You know what I'm saying? Just like practice it. Just practice it. You got to cut. I said, try me, ho. Add a little neck twang to it. Try me, ho. You're very nice. A lot of this, I assume, stems from you being very nice and people not understanding that nice people are the last people you want to piss off, because they're usually the one that's stuffed down so much. Okay? So this is about giving yourself permission and going beyond giving yourself permission and going straight into the practicing of the stuff that you need to say. Be courageous. Anything life gives can be an inspiration. I mean, this could be your inspiration to get some like neck mobility. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It could be that. I mean, just be courageous. There's a difficult conversation that's going to need to take place in a little bit. It's going to be soon. It's going to be soon. And I think if you don't give yourself permission to have these conversations in your head already, then it's going to be something that's going to be not so good when it actually happens. Like, not so good. And I mean, you got to get ready. You got to get ready, or you're going to end up saying yes to something you should probably say no to. This is vinegar water. Had to clear up my attitude a little bit. Vinegar water. Raw apple cider vinegar water. I'm saying. We're aware we got an attitude problem still. We working on it. Me and all my attitudes, we working on it. Does it work? Well, try me, ho. I'm joking. It does. If you mix water with maybe like a tablespoon, quarter cup, so might be too much. But I do quite a bit of vinegar water and or raw apple cider vinegar, and I put some raw honey in it, and then I just shake it out.
And also, you put a full teaspoon of shove it up your ass.
Oh, my husband's secret ingredient is a full teaspoon of shove it up your ass. This man. Yeah, I think you need your own bottle. Sip on that. Hold on. Let me get out another number. All right. Crikey. Oh, it's not a sketch. I don't know why I keep shaking it like it's an Etch-a-Sketch. Okay. That stressed me out. I like took my brain shaking it. Oh, can you just... What the fuck is wrong with this? It's making me say bad words. I don't know if that helps. It is, but it only wants to feel like every other word. It's acting like me. It only wants to feel every other thing. Okay, we're going free finger style. It's not broken. Oh, you think Pedro's coming back? Daddy, look at this. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment we see that matches the number we have written, you will win a Claire Tarot reading from me. Like, I kind of feel Pedro. Kind of, not fully. Where the hell he been? Haven't had my things stolen in a while. Paula Lopez. Paula? You won at 15. Paula Lopez? Sorry. You won at 15. Okay. Let's go full Buddha on you as well. Oh, no, sis. We gonna go shit talking duck. We gotta do the shit talking duck. Okay, here goes. Here goes. Rock it, don't stop it. Do 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 do. Okay, let me just. Okay. All right. All right. You like shit talking? I know you do. I know you do, girl. Don't make me go to your area wearing my brown lip liner. Girl, we sit on the stoop and just talk shit all day. You know, one of these days we need to set up a date. You know the Buddhist temple? You know the one on, that one? We should sit on the top step of the Buddhist temple. Because some really interesting things happen on the top step. You can see a whole lot. One time I was I'm supposed to turn, like if I'm on Telly and Michael McLaughlin, and like I'm supposed to turn left right after the Buddhist temple. I was right there in front of the Buddhist temple, and then the car in front of me rear-ended the car in front of him. And then I'm not too sure what happened, but I just know, like, I was like, what the hell just happened? And then someone's hubcap was rolling its way. And then I was, oh God, where are my clothes? Where are my jobs? It all just happened so fast in front of the Buddhist temple. And then up popped a little head from the foot area of the front passenger seat because my dogs were in the back seat. They were no more after that. They were in the front seat after that. Only on the east side. ESSJ. Only on the east side. I'm telling you, one of these days, I'm going to be on the east side. I'm going to be like, hey, sisters, I'm on the top step of the Buddhist temple. Doesn't really have to stuff it up. I don't know. But it's not hood there. I was talking to my husband about this recently. It doesn't feel hood there. It's just an older neighborhood. Eating tacos. Girl, you know that's not my friend. Tacos wrapped in lotus leaves or something. Make it extra spiritual.
That's the nice side of McLaughlin.
Is that the nice side of McLaughlin?
The other side when you cross.
What, Lucretia?
No, when you cross Tully to go, like, it's north. And then, remember those apartments you wanted to live at?
Off King?
Oh, no, that's a different spot. But if you want, remember where Brian used to live?
Yeah, he lived off Lucretia.
No. Oh, yeah, near there. But,
Oh, Shiro. Oh, no, not Lucretia. Girl, I was going to move. I was looking at apartments over at Lucretia, and then I was looking over on King. Oh, my God. My husband's like, no. You cannot live there by yourself. I was like, I got this. He's like, no. So y'all be knowing. You two know. Yep, by Lions Market.
Yeah, no.
I'm over here like, oh, well, there's bars on all the windows. That means it's safe. That means it's safe. They're extra safe. Why would you be scared? Bless my own heart. Bless my heart. This is adorable, right? My logic is fucking adorable. It was just so adorable. I surprised myself looking back, like, girl, how did you survive your teens and 20s? How did you make that happen?
You just keep walking.
Okay. Four of Swords. Respite. Rest after illness, repose, replenishment, solitude, retreat. So it's this sense of like whatever you've been through, it's the tail end of it. You're about to be done with it. Okay, you're about to. I got very solid logic, you guys. I got very solid logic. He wouldn't even let me look at the apartments over there. He was just like, "No, you're not living there." I'm like, "Don't be like that. Don't be so small-minded." Oh my God. The Magician in reverse, weakness of will and aptitude, insecurity, delay, the use of one's skills for destructive ends. Oh God. Is this what you've been dealing with? Where it's like someone has really been using some girl. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up. Okay. Imperfection, failure to complete the task one starts, lack of vision. Someone is trying to end a peaceful period. Have you been in a peaceful period lately? Once you seen a naked running man?
You see that in San Francisco all the time.
At work? You got to be careful, okay? You got to be careful because I get a bad feeling. And I mean, I just shared with you guys. I don't get a bad feeling from Lucretia. I don't get a bad feeling from King. I don't get a bad feeling by Lions Market. What's that other place where Tina used to live?
Oh, that's Ocala.
Ocala. I didn't get a bad feeling about Ocala. Okay. So when I say I got a bad feeling, it's legit a bad feeling. So the person at work, would they be wanting to get you fired? Is that what it is? Like they want you to get fired, or are they doing shady stuff? Yeah. It almost feels like someone is doing some shady stuff at work and they're going to get caught and they're going to blame you. So make sure you have your ass covered, Paula. Make sure you have your ass covered. You know what I'm saying? You need to go tell that person at work, like, hey, my prima's a bruja. She told me, just, you know, just like, just let them know. Let her know, like, yeah, a lot of people don't realize she's like full bruja because she looks Asian. You know, people don't know. No, they don't be knowing. My cousin looks Asian, but she, you know. Okay, I'm just saying. Let them know. No, but on a serious note, she might be successful this time. She might. Sorry. I gotta stop shaking this shit. Bitch, act like you know me. This damn thing acts like a hoe. Okay. Be careful, Paula. She's going to get herself into big trouble this time. She's going to try and get as many people fired along with her. You don't need none of that. You don't need none of that. None. Okay. Hey, Daddy, do you want to pick a number?
Yeah, I've got one right here.
Okay. Ooh, the district is trying to get her out. That's all right. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment we see that matches the number we have written. You will win a Claire Tarot reading from me. Okay.
Oh, right here.
Hey, Christy K. You won at 6. Oh, okay. 6. Today is the greatest day I've ever known. I'm sleepy. I think I used up too much energy talking shit. I think. Okay. Ooh, lots of cups here. Okay. Christy K, 6 of Cups, happy house, childhood memories. Just remembering things, being very nostalgic. Let's see what else it means. Memories, past influences, darn it, past influence. Okay, let's see what's actually going on. So a past influence is doing what? Fantasy, imagination, daydreams, foolish whims, wishful thinking, illusionary success. All that glitters is not gold. So you have 6 and 7 of Cups. This is a progression that's happening. Someone is offering you something that is just not going to pan out. This has a really sick feeling to me. Like, look at how it almost looked like this. It almost looks like this little girl is like, why are you trying to give me that? It's a shadow being. Huh. I don't think it's you doing this. I feel like this is someone doing it to you. I'm wondering if someone is making an offer, or maybe someone is trying to start a project with you, or it is not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. It's like a manipulative type of feeling. So, King of Cups, responsibility, creativity, a learned person, religious person, scientist, a considerate person, kind and reliable, liberal manner, interest in the arts and science. I feel like that's what someone is trying to project. Like, this is the aesthetic that they're trying to project. And that's, I would be very careful. I once heard of, people who are trying to scam you or con you will tell you everything you want to hear. They'll tell you everything you want to hear, whether it's in a relationship for romance, or it's like business or a friendship or whatever it is. When someone wants something from you and they're manipulative, they will tell you everything you want to hear. Not what you need to hear, not the truth, but what you want to hear. So be careful of that, okay? Let your intuition guide you. Don't let yourself convince yourself that you're being paranoid or mean or any of that. Be careful. Be very careful. All right. All right. So let us get started. All right. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No. No, no. Miss Melissa, are you here? You're welcome, Chrissy K. Miss Melissa. Are you here? You know what? Let's go to the next. Francesca. Are you here, Francesca? This right here. See this? It likes to stick straight out like this. Just stay right there. Okay. Oh, do you know her?
Oh, yeah, she does. She says skipper.
Okay. La 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 la. Annie. Annie Silo. Are you here? Oh, my feet are dirty. What is up with this? I was going to hold my foot. Put some socks on. I don't want to touch none of that. Ooh, popped my hip. Put your hand upon my hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Is nobody here? Oh my God. Okay. Let's go back to Annie. La, Moon Rock 777. Moon Rock. Okay. Why, thank you, Ophelia. All right, Moon Rock. Let's get started. Hi. Let's do this. Just crazy ass hair. My crazy hair. Okay. Right. Let me just. All right. All right. So I'm being shown quite a bit of your lifetimes, Moon Rock. There's a lot of referencing. There's a lot of referencing a life where it's almost like maiden type clothing, like empire waist. It doesn't look like some sort of satin. It's like medieval times. And you're not standing. It's almost like you've been knocked on the floor. the bottom portion of your legs are exposed. And it's like, it's hay. And it's almost like an area where a blacksmith would work. Like when you're, putting shoes on a horse. Um, I'm being told it's significant for you to know that it's where, that this was already a time where they were practicing putting shoes on a horse. At some point, they weren't doing that still. But now, this life that I'm being shown, they are doing that at this point. And it's like almost, there's a lot of fear involved on your end, like a lot of fear. Like crying, fear. And I keep being shown like, they're almost like large, like plier looking things. The top comes together and it's curved and goes like this. And it's big. It's like what you would use to pick something that's hot. But the top of it, instead of pliers that go like this, they're curved. So it curves like that at the top. And it's like it's being used to hold something that's like red hot. Oh my God. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Show me a good life. Show me. I can't go there. I can't go there. Show me a good life. Switching lives. Switching lives. So now I'm being shown, this is something galactic. There is like a huge table. It's like a table made of glass, but it has no legs and it just kind of is there. And it's like the size of a large, large like farm table. I would say that it could fit maybe like 10 people, 12 people. It's huge. And it's wide. And it's not actually made of glass, it's made of plasma. And there are certain markings on there. And this is part of like strategic planning. This is tactical type planning that's being done for like some sort of military campaign. Orion Wars. Orion. Your hands have 3 fingers. 3 fingers. I want to say you're Arcturian. I'm not seeing your face. I'm just seeing what our hands look like. They're 3 fingers, and it's almost like you're going like this. Like in front of you, you're like going like this. And that's how you're transcribing all of the discussion that's going on. You've been present for a lot of galactic things, like a lot. You've been, you haven't been one of the players at the forefront, but you have been allowed to witness a lot of the events, the planning that has shifted the trajectory. You need to know this, Moonrock. Your higher self says you need to know this, because as you continue to develop and activate your gifts in this lifetime, it's going to bring you to the attention of things that maybe you need to be aware of in advance. In particular, Draconian. Oh, you've been typing to practice being faster. I mean, it's almost like you're just going like this, like very thing movement, almost like you're transcribing 6 things, and it's like it's Morse code. They're all like each finger, each finger is responsible for one person that is talking. They're all talking like almost at the same time. Um, has something been trying to breach you? Have we talked about that in previous live streams? That's probably why. That's probably why. Like, because you've been transcribing quite a few tactical maneuvers for galactic theaters of war. So now you know why. You have a history with Tuam. You're on their list. That's okay. They have fuck shit up anyway, so that's okay. But they have a history with you. You're on that list. If you're on the list, you're probably part of the Lyran War. You were probably an active member of one of the attempts to neutralize their genome during that Lyran War. So I'm being told that you're already ready. You just needed a confirmation. Is this serving as confirmation for certain things that you were wondering? Or did she answer yes to that?
No.
Okay.
This is different.
I'm being told Moonrock, specifically for you, if you have any questions. I don't typically extend readings beyond the expedite or beyond the actual private session time that's allotted. But Moonrock, I'm being told by your higher self to give you the green light if you need to message me privately regarding something that is being confirmed because it's very delicate information. You could go ahead and do that. Okay. You can go ahead and privately message me directly to confirm, or I don't know, something like a confirmation. I don't know if I'm going to provide you with that confirmation, or you need to share with me what you confirmed. I don't know. You would know better. So if that's something that is resonating, you definitely can email. Okay. All right. Thank you, Moonrock. All right. Annie, are you here? I don't think Annie's here. Um, Francesca. Oh, is Annie here?
Francesca's here.
Okay. All right, Francesca. So is there, Francesca, is there some sort of situation going on, like a physical symptom you're experiencing with those areas? And it extends down to basically your entire pelvic girdle down your leg, right? You have a compressed nerve from what I'm seeing. Yeah. It's a compressed nerve. It's the L5S1. Has a lot to do with muscular imbalance. You need to begin working with someone directly for the piriformis. You have a lot of tightness and laxity on one end. So one end is tight, the other end is too loose, too lax, is weak. And that's affecting its ability to support the function and form of your psoas muscle. There's a lot of compression and irritation on that sciatic nerve. Sometimes the sciatic nerve will go through the muscle fiber of the piriformis. So you got to work on that. Your not your quads, your hamstrings are very tight. You tend to tuck your butt underneath whenever you get stressed out, whenever you get upset. You tend to tuck that butt under. Is there a woman mad at you? Have you been sickly since you were a child? Your best friend? Someone's doing something to you. Someone's doing something to you. I don't know if they're mad at you because of your mom. Um, how much information do you want from this? Like, do you want me to be careful not to scare you, or like, how much information do you want? I want to make sure I don't cross any lines, that as much as possible. Okay. Someone has done something. This feels like it started when you were in utero, when you were still in your mom's belly. Um, very, very upset with your mom, very focused on you in order to get back on at your mom. Um, and it's affected that mitochondrial. So I don't know if you're aware, the mitochondria is like basically how the mother passes passes information down to the baby. Like, this is the gifts that your mother gives you. So it goes from mother to child, mother to child, mother to child. It's a full-on line all the way up the tree through the maternal mitochondria. What they did was access that mitochondria. Now, most people who practice magical things, magical practices, they don't understand the scientific portion of it. With the way things are created, it's standing scalar waves that are paired together, and then, layer after layer after layer after layer until it becomes like a fabric. So it goes through your entire family tree. Um, so I'm going to name a few places: Dominican Republic. Okay, that's weird. I was about to say Costa Rica, but I'm seeing Cuba. I don't understand. So Dominican Republic, Costa Rica, Cuba, and Puerto Rico. Those are like all very pretty close together. I don't know what that means. I don't know if maybe I don't even know if you're in contact with your mom, or if this is a subject matter that um you've been to this is before you were born, though. This is before you were born. This is has something to do with someone who tried something on your mom while she was pregnant with you. It's almost as though this person was trying to terminate the pregnancy, was trying to prevent you from being born. So that needs to be corrected, because there's a lot of glitching in your strands and template. And those aren't blockages, those are gaps in code. So unless the gaps in those codes are restored, what ends up happening is most people, they're not able to overcome that on their own. So they won't rise above whatever that level is. Oftentimes when you have low back problems, especially if those low back problems affect the legs, that has a lot to do with lack of support in your environment, lack of acceptance, lack of self-love. Maybe your environment convinced you that it's not okay for you to be different, stop being weird, all those typical things that families say and do. It would be safe to say you're the one that won the lotto in your generation. So my generation, I won that lotto ticket. All of the powers of all of my ancestors accumulated on both my maternal and paternal side, and I embody all of that. So, yay, so that's kind of like with you. But the thing is, what ends up happening when you have gaps in that etheric genome, how does the coding go all the way through? What it does, say there's a gap here, so it's going up, right? Instead of going all the way up, this gap has to be bridged. So it creates an arc, and sometimes it'll go to the other side or the other side. And then this rest of the strand, it goes dormant. It's not getting the energy. So you have several options. You do a mentorship. I can probably correct all of that in a mentorship, and then you'd know how to maintain it. But that wouldn't address the black magic stuff that was done. Okay. You could do a black magic revocation, which would address the black magic stuff, but it won't address all the other energetic stuff that needs to be corrected. I would only be focused on removing the magic stuff. Or you can do both. That would address everything. And then once you do that, here's the caveat. Your energy is going to spike. You're what they call a natural born witch. That's like, so that's what you're considered. That's in your bloodline. Do you mind sharing what your ethnicity is? You're Filipino. You're Babayin. Mm-hmm. They were usually like trans. I'm not joking. That's our history. They're usually the most powerful of the shamanic ones. They were usually transgender. Yeah. So yeah, that's what you are. That's what your bloodline is. I mean, it all depends on what you're. I know. I'm masculine too. So I'm like, someone once told me years ago, I was like, they're asking about spirituality and stuff. And I don't know how we got on the topic. And I was like, I resonate with men more. I'm more masculine. I don't understand a lot of the feminine stuff. And they totally were like, oh, you're trans. No, I'm pretty sure I'm a woman. I'm pretty sure I'm a woman. They're like, no, but you're trans. I don't want to be a man. I just have masculine energy. And no, it's like this dysmorphia. No, I'm a girl. I'm not in denial. But yeah, no, it's a lot of work that needs to be done on your field. It's just a lot. And, you might even want to consider doing doing a certification program. So I have my own energetic system. It's not something I was taught. It's not a hybridization of other energetic programs. This is something I was born into. This is like from my ancestry. And that might be a really good option for you, because what will end up happening once your energy spikes and everything is aligned, everything's, corrected, reconstructed, all of that stuff, you're going to start drawing a lot of dark things to you. They'll be drawn to you. They'll be drawn to your light. And, that becomes something that first is scary, and then it's just a full on nuisance. It's annoying. You'll eventually lose your fear of it, but in that time, it's going to be really inconvenient. So that might be a better option than mentorship. Well, I don't know. Those are the three things that you should consider: a mentorship, a black magic revocation, and the certification program. Those are definitely the things that would suit you best. Yeah. So there's a lot of folklore that has to do with Maharlika, that has to do with the Philippines, and it has to do with Lemurian hybridization programs that were kind of run for a short period with the Igorots and all of that. So as part of our proximity to one of the openings to Lemuria, especially if you were born in the motherland, it kind of amplifies all of that. It amplifies quite a bit of that. And that's definitely something that if you don't learn how to harness it, it's going to be a detriment to you. It's like if you're really, really smart, but you don't learn how to harness that intelligence. Really smart people who aren't supported, they tend to become very bitter, extremely sarcastic, there's this one guy that I see on Facebook sometimes, and and one time I had to just be like, "You're not the smartest in this chat." Check yourself. Check yourself. It affects the way the person functions. It creates an imbalance in their perception and the reality of their purpose in their life. Yeah, no, this guy, motherfucker, I don't give a shit how smart you are. Just as smart as you, I'll put you back in your motherfucking place. Yeah, no, I didn't like him. I didn't like his behavior. He tried to use his intelligence to make people feel badly because they don't use the $5 words. I got $10 words. How about that? Yeah, he didn't like that. He blocked me. Good. He wasn't even a friend. Anyways, you can find all of this on my website, emmyevolving.com. Look around and pick what you are drawn to. Okay. All right. So here we go. And the certification program might be the best option for you, because then it would teach you how to work on yourself and how to work on clients. So that would definitely fulfill a lot of the things that you want to do. All right. Quite right. Annie. You're welcome. Yeah, he was such a coward. Such a coward. People like that. I mean, I'm not typically a bully until I'm in front of another bully. And then it just comes out of me. It just comes out of me, is what it is. Annie, are you here? Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely. Annie was here, right?
I told her to sit tight.
Oh, I got another little tree to bonsai. I adopted two. One is a juniper blue star, and the second it's a Japanese maple. They are 50% off at Walmart. At Wally Mart. They were 50. So I went into the garden section and the guy goes, "Ma'am, do I look like a ma'am to you?" He goes, "Ma'am, excuse me, miss." And I'm like, "Yes." And he says to me, "If there's anything that you want, you just let me know and I'll give you a discount on it."
What's the time now?
56 minutes and 45 seconds. So he said if it doesn't have a discount on it, he will print me a new ticket to give me a discount. I'm like, "Oh my God. Okay, you can call me ma'am all day."
So where are we at now?
I'm going to be at 45. I don't know where I put my cards.
So 56:45.
Weirdest. No, I told you 56:45.
Yes. So you're past that.
Hi, Annie. I'm sorry, Annie. Hi, Annie. It's Emmie. How are you? So, okay. I'm sorry you couldn't be here right now. Hope you're busy with work in a good way. So, let me just get some cards and then I'll scan you. There's a lot of good energy around you right now, like positive change. Oops. I guess you need 4 cards because it wouldn't separate. All right. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Let's do this. So, this Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like the commingling of energies, probably between you and Jacoby. I gave him a new name. You and Jacoby, it's being separated. So, to sadness, trouble, restraint caused by others, loss of faith. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. That's not even the right one. What the hell? Well, that's a message. I think he's in sadness, trouble, restraint caused by others, loss of faith, and he's about to be surprised. I don't think that has anything to do with you, to be honest. I feel like you're moving forward. So literary ability, agility in handling matters. See? You are handling matters beautifully. And with that, it also talks about simulated enjoyment. Letter, message. I'm wondering if he's going to send you a message and maybe he's simulating enjoyment, or maybe you're trying your best to create a happy environment for you. That's not a problem. But I think Joby is experiencing a lot of stuff. Um, Artistic temperament, double dealing, scandal, loss, ruin, injustice, a crafty person without virtue. I think he's going into his full shadow self, toxic shadow self. He needs to go through this process on his own. It has to be on his own. I'm hoping I'm wrong in all of this. I'm hoping it's not him and he's like, done really well and there's been like this peace that's been reestablished between you, but I don't know. He's the first one that pops to my head. So the Devil card: subordination, ravage, bondage, malevolence, subservience, downfall, weird experience, bad outside influence or advice, black magic, and unexpected failure. I'm hoping that all of this is serving as confirmation for your decision to move forward. He kind of made his decisions, whether it's a coping mechanism or not. He needs to be held responsible for the decisions he makes and the way it affects you in your life. So, Ace of Swords in reverse: debacle, tyranny, disaster, self destruction, violent temper, infertility. The infertility part to me feels like it has to do with him not being able to create a new type of way of being. You were his anchor. You were his anchor, and now he's lost to sea, and that's on him. We have to be harsh and cold in that manner, if that's even harsh and cold. But he needs to be held responsible. There's no point in both your ships sinking simply because he chose to sail into coral reefs. Sailors, they know coral reefs are um, they know coral reefs are, something that will destroy the ship. They know that. He knew what he was doing carried the potentiality of destroying what you have. That's on him. Like literally take emotion out of it. That's on him. That's totally on him. So let me go ahead and scan you. You're just loving that cheeky, aren't you? I think my husband and I have discovered Indian candy. Indian sweets, cheeky. It's so good. Oh my god. Okay, I'll get a song. Um Okay. Um, so Annie, I don't know what this song is. It's called "Wouldn't Change a Thing." Millennium in 30 seconds. Let's not romanticize this. I can't even listen to this song. Okay. You have a lot of shadow from your nose down to solar plexus, shadow right here, left of your head, all the way to the entire base of your skull. Um, hmm. So there's a lot of things that are going on in your field right now, a lot of integrations, a lot of upgrades, a lot of just a lot. It's a lot. So your Kundalini is full active. It's surging right now. It's just all the way up, all the way up, cycles of all the way up. But you have all this shadow aspect. So I'm kind of like, what is that? Ooh. That's your shadow. You're using it as a shield because Jacoby's scared of shadow. He doesn't want to face shadow. So it's like you don't want to hear it. You don't want to. Heart's protected. Okay. That makes sense. but there's a lot of misfires right side of the body and the back. Your adrenals are fatigued. So your adrenals are fatigued. You have a little bit of thyroid sluggishness happening. It's almost like your parasympathetic system has been depressed. A lot of cortisol in the system, super busy. There's a component we're missing. There's a component. Something's hidden. I'm looking for it. It's pumping in through that twin cord. Your higher self asked me to encrypt that cord. A lot of his toxicity is coming through that cord into you. And it's a lot of it is cloaked and sedated. Well, not sedated, but it carries sedation. And so I don't know if you're aware that this is even going on. All right. So, Annie, I think you need to listen to this. Let me see. Let me go to the album itself. Okay. Fallen Embers by Elenium. I don't know if you listen to this type of music. This is what it looks like. Fallen Embers by Elenium. Oh, they even did it like the code, and there's the phoenix. Did not notice that. So I think all of these will send you messages. But yeah, your higher self asked me to cleanse and encrypt your end of the cord so that his stuff can't continue to come through to you. Okay. I hope that helps, Annie. All right. Kevin Jr. Oh, you already went and did that, did ya? That would be nice to know. All right. All right. Let's go ahead. And I'm kind of scared to look at people's past lives. Oh my God. It's scary to me. It's scary. Okay. Let's get out of this Selenium real quick. I don't like this stupid track. Okay. Ooh, okay. Benny Benassi. Who doesn't like a good Benny? Oh, hell no. I don't like this Benny. You shouldn't have done that with Neo. Hold on. I like this, Benny. Okay. So this looks like oh Lord. Oh, this is Angkor Wat. Have you heard of Angkor Wat? So Angkor Wat is a Buddhist temple or Hindu temple. It was built a very long time ago, and it said like it was abandoned or something like that. I definitely avoid information on Angkor Wat. Here, hold on. Let me get you. Here. It said that it was like abandoned after a while, and then it's a tourist attraction now. So you lived there for a bit before you went to another. The other place looks more like a pyramid. Hold on. I'll get you a name. Cambodia. In Cambodia. Siem Reap. Siem Reap. Siem Reap. Hold on. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Siem Reap. Kokar and Siem Reap. I think it's Siem Reap. It's a discovered pyramid in Cambodia. A lot of people don't talk about it, but yeah, there's pyramids in Cambodia. You were there. What were you doing there? You weren't one of like, if there were monks, you weren't a monk. Let me turn this off. I can't focus. What were you doing there though? I'm trying to assess if you were human. So you know what's really crazy is I'm seeing like Stegosaurus. Let me make sure that's the right. Hold on. Stegosaurus. Yeah. Stegosaurus. Cambodia. Okay. Oof. So I guess oh shit. What the fuck? Okay, there is a Stegosaurus carving at an 800-year-old Ta Prohm temple in Cambodia. I'm seeing Stegosaurus, like living Stegosaurus, like being used as beasts of burden, like you would a cow to plow the field, or like a horse would The fuck? I'm not joking. You had one. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Kevin Jr., what kind of alien is this? Hold on. Hello? Hey, hey, baby. I'm live right now. Is everything okay? Okay. Everything's okay though, right? Okay, just send it to my text and I'll save it for you. Okay, bye, nephew. Okay. All right. So that, yeah, it was a long ass time ago. So at some point you were Angkor Wat, Siem Reap, and then something about Ta Prohm Temple in Cambodia. Here, I'll send you boop 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 boop. Boo 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 boo. I don't know any of these links, so let us see. Yeah, I didn't just search up Stegosaurus hieroglyph Cambodia. I'll give you the search query I used. So yeah, you were there. Um why do you need to know that though? Are you drawn to Thailand? Let me look at a map real quick. Aisha. Oh, okay. So it's right there from Thailand. I don't know my Asian geography, so it's literally neighbors with Thailand. Um, so there is something about Cambodia, and then you ended up going north into Thailand. So let's see. I'll get you the exact location. Google Maps. Google Maps. No, I don't want the United States. I want Aisha. Okay. Let me zoom in on this. Vietnam. You. Oh. Hold on. This is Cambodia. I don't think these names existed before. You went up towards Sea Saket and Sirindhorn. Sea Saket. More towards Sirindhorn. What's here? It's like a glass bottle of water. Sirindhorn. Thailand. A pyramid? Is there another pyramid there? Let's see. The third child of King Bhumibol and Queen Sirikit. 1974. No. Thai royal. Oh, it has to do with the royal family. How long has the royal family lived there? Let's see. Uh, Kakri dynasty. Okay, wait. So 800 years ago would be like 1200 BC. Ireland royal family. Oh, not BC, AD. So, did they have a monarchy yet? Let me see. I can't do all of this research on the live. It's not cross. It's definitely this thing of like Thailand. Thailand over in Sirindhorn. It's a body of water that is close to the border with Laos. It's to the far east of Thailand. It's a body of water. And then something about Sisaket. Sisaket. Let's see. Sisaket. Isan. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what it means, but you were at all of that stuff. Wondering, does that like hmm. And then hold on. How far is that? That's far for someone to travel. That's really far. So then from there, you were in Cambodia, you were in Thailand, you went all the way to Bhutan, and then Nepal, and then Kashmir. That's a fucking journey. Bhutan's like, why is that so familiar? Bhutan. So those are places you need to look into. You went to Bhutan, Kathmandu, up to Nepalish, further up into Nepal, heading towards Kashmir. Oh, wow. What were you doing there? This is all on foot. This is like literally all on foot. Uh, That's crazy. Bhutan. Look up the history of Bhutan. Bhutan, Bhutan. Yeah. Look all that up. Whatever draws you, okay? Whatever draws you in is what you need to look up. You don't have to read the whole thing. I'm not if they got a stegosaurus. No. I don't think the stegosaurus traveled with them. It's all on foot. That's like a lot. Like you basically spent your life. Uh, you're a bodhisattva. You're a bodhisattva. It wasn't a caravan. He was completely all alone. Completely alone. Kevin Jr. Um, I don't know if the dates on the information you're going to find is accurate. I want you to look up information on Siddhartha. Siddhartha. Siddhartha Gautama. Where's he from? He died in Kushinagar, India. Where is that at? Show me. Where is that by? Let me see, let me see, let me see. South of Nepal. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's right there from Nepal. So I don't know if you were Siddhartha. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. Okay, let's see. I know he traveled a lot, and his time frame is way before the time frame of this stuff. Let's see. So I don't know if you know much or have ever heard of him, but here's the. That's how you spell his name, Siddhartha Gautama. I don't know. No, I'm sure he is. Did he ever go to like Cambodia? They follow his teachings. Okay. He founded Buddhism. So y'all are not answering me. I asked, hey Siri.
Yes?
Bitch, watch your tone. Sorry. Siri? Hello, Siri?
Gotta do it again.
I don't understand. I'm Siri. Hello, Siri. But I could search the web for it.
Well, I was saying watch your tone. I didn't like how you said yes. Hey, Siri?
Yes?
Did Siddhartha travel to Cambodia?
Here's what I found.
Bitch, I found the same stuff. You suck, Siri. That's why we don't have a relationship. There's no trust there. I feel like you're full of shit. Yeah. So I don't know. You might look into it. It might be something that he did. I don't know. I know that he traveled quite a bit from my understanding. My memory sucks. So I don't remember exactly what he did. I just know he was like basically tired of being rich. He was like a prince or something. And then he was just like, fuck this. And then he just started walking. He just, did his thing. I'm wondering if he went all the way up to Kashmir. Let's see. Okay. Well, Buddhism is okay, that's a question. Okay. So it says, where did Siddhartha travel? According to legend, the prince ventured outside the palace gates for the first time when he was 29. He was so affected by the poverty and suffering he encountered that he renounced his lavish way of life, left his family, and for 5 years wandered through Nepal and into India. Okay. Did he go anywhere else? Because we need to know this. I don't think I'm going to get this in this live stream. I'm going to frustrate myself, and then I'm going to end up being irritated. And then all of y'all will catch the attitude. And, we don't need none of that. So, Kevin Jr., Look into Siddhartha, looking into all those places that I named, and all of that. River Soul, River Soul, can you confirm, where did Siddhartha go? Did he enter Kashmir? Did he go to Kashmir? Did he go to Cambodia, Thailand? I don't know, but I just know you were with a Stegosaurus. You were watching Stegosaurus like plow the field or something, the rice paddy. He went west. I'm wondering if I'm combining two lifetimes. I'm wondering if he went like Kevin Jr. I'm wondering if that's like one lifetime and then another. Sometimes I do that. So I'm wondering. No, he traveled alone, right? Siddhartha traveled alone. Well, there were countries like regions that completely alone. Yeah, Kevin Jr. Like you traveled completely alone on foot. You just had like a little knapsack, like little. Like if you were to take a large bandana and put a few things in there, that was like your luggage. Like, bro, that's minimalistic. You like literally just one little knapsack, like little. That's how Siddhartha traveled? Or is that how Siddhartha traveled? Like small? Uh, yeah, because he renounced his wealth, right? And then he kind of just he went AWOL. He went AWOL is what it is. Yeah, I don't. These are the things that I'm being shown. So I mean, I don't want to tell you that you are Siddhartha, which is Buddha. Um, you carry a similar energy. You carry Buddhaic energy. You know, I don't know though. I don't know. I can't like say definitively if that's what it is, but one of the lifetimes you had a stegosaurus of some kind, and it was in like Cambodian territory, and then you went up to Thailand, and then at some point you were like in the Nepal area, Bhutan also. I don't know if you died in Bhutan and then started the whole Nepal stuff, India, Nepal stuff with Siddhartha. I don't know. I don't know. I would need more time, and I would actually have to go into like a trance state to get that depth of detail. And that just zaps me. So I hope that was good. I hope that was good. Let's go ahead and find any past life traumas. Are you afraid to travel? Are you afraid to be unanchored? That might be why sometimes we experience a different polarity than some of our previous lifetimes. So that might be why. Obviously we can't say for sure. Okay, let's do the energy portion. How do you feel? My hair is weird right now. What is going on? Okay. So you're some sort of shard of Siddhartha. You're some sort of shard. Sometimes, and I can't quite wrap my own brain around it, but sometimes in one lifetime, that's one soul, right? And then in a different lifetime, the soul fractionates itself and exists as 2, 3, 4, however many people. So you're some sort of shard of Siddhartha Gautama. Okay. Um, you don't have to renounce anything this life. You don't have to travel on foot either. Is that why I keep seeing you traveling on foot? Is that why? Like you have to do something for the people, you have to travel on foot, like, but this time it's global, it's not like confined to one region. Like it's some sort of atonement. Do you remember I was telling you that before? Like you have to make up for the previous lifetimes and just travel lots of places. I'm wondering if I'm picking up on that. Wondering if you're going to repeat some of that where you travel and you help to further refine people's perceptions and through their peace through Texas and South America. Yeah. Like just traveling. Fascinating. Super fascinating. Do 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 do. Okay. Let us see. Teresa Thomas.
Shit, too.
Yeah, I see it.
Share.
All right. All right, Teresa. Breathe very deep and very slow. You're good, Ken Jr. All right. It looks like the rolling plains. It's west. It's like west of Wyoming, but slightly higher. Where is that map? Hmm. Okay. So like around the area of Idaho, Wyoming, oh, Island Park? I know where that is. Hold on. Oh, that's a gorgeous place. Island Park area. So, that's the area I'm seeing. So it's from like Cody. Why does that name? I don't know any Codys. Anyways, just that gave me a blip. So around Cody, Wyoming, all the way through towards Island Park. It starts off with like rolling plains, and then it becomes a different type of environment. That's the area from like just beyond the borders of Yellowstone to just beyond the borders of Yellowstone. Excuse me. Who are the people there? Okay. Just south of that is Wind River Reservation. So, Wind River Reservation. Let's see. What tribe is that? Shoshone. What? Shoshone and Arapaho. You're Arapaho. Hold on. Let me look at their faces first. Yeah, you're Arapaho. You're Arapaho in that lifetime. What happened to them? Let me see. Okay, hold on. What? No, what? No, what? No, it's not you. I don't think I have time to find your name. It feels like people listen to you. She had them go from like Cody area. So, let me see. So like Burlington, Fenton, Basin. You didn't go further than that, but you primarily, this imagery starts around Cody, Wyoming, and then it goes across through Yellowstone towards Island Park, all the way till about like Spencer, Idaho. And then at some point you went up towards, what is that? Let's see. Towards like Enos, Gallatin Gateway, like those areas. So that was like a huge territory that you were traveling through. Oh, but the Crow Reservation is right there. And then the Cheyenne. No, but you were farther south. You looked Arapaho to me. Let me see what the Crow looked like. I think you are Arapaho. I don't. No. Nope. Not Crow. No. No. Yeah, I don't know if people realize this, but the different Native American tribes have different features. They're like different peoples. Yeah, I saw someone's video on Navajo, and someone commented, I just love like your guys' culture. Like I love going to, and then they mentioned something else. I'm like, you realize they're all different cultures, right? And then everyone jumped on my ass. I don't care. They're all different people with different cultures, yo. It's like, oh, I love you Asians. I love your culture. Like we're all different people, yo. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. I don't know. You were leading the people. It seems like you were pushing towards somewhere else, and uh, I'm hoping, because I don't want to start crying. I'm hoping your people were not being, followed by the cavalry. But there was a sense of haste, like moving quickly, leaving nothing behind, trying your best to not leave any type of evidence so that you guys can't be tracked as easily. It wasn't like um a huge number of people. I want to say maybe 20. I mean, that's still a lot of people. It's still considerable, but it's not like a huge gathering of, you know, 50 to 100 people. You've lived lives as Native American. You've lived lives as Native American. I almost want to say that you were like a chief of some kind, or maybe like a medicine man for them. Hold on. Mm, let's see. Algonquians. Innonoid. Um. Oh gosh. Let me see. Teresa, are you really are you drawn to dogs as well? Like, you know, sled dogs and stuff. Are you drawn to dogs? We don't necessarily have to own dogs, but you had numerous dogs. What type of dogs? Not drawn to dogs like um you're a dog lover, but like about dogs, like you're very well versed with dogs. Because most of the people who use dogs in a working capacity, like tribal, they don't treat dogs like pets. They don't. Like it's like having a cow, or you take care of your work animal, obviously, because it works for you. Like that type of drawn to dogs. I don't know. Does that make sense? Animal whisperer. Um, the Arapaho use dogs to pull sleds. That's what I'm asking. Um, let's see. Yeah, see, because of pressure from tribes to the east, the Arapaho gradually moved westward, abandoning farming and settled life during the process. Yeah. So they were close allies of the Cheyenne. Um, okay. I feel like you definitely are former Arapaho. Um, this traveling westward. And it was with urgency. So maybe it wasn't like cavalry chasing your people down. Maybe it was more of other tribes infringing on territories and, fighting over that and stuff. But yeah, you seem to be leading that group. Um, it's weird. I don't see children in this group. Let me see. Okay. Oh, let's see. Let us see. They were a prominent trading group. So I'm wondering if this was like a trading expedition of some kind. But you guys don't have much. So I'm wondering if you guys are ready. But I mean, if you're trading, then that you would be bringing stuff back. I don't know. It's just a sense of great haste. Wait. Rapa Ho Misula. Okay, hold on. Okay. So something with Missoula, Montana. Yeah. I don't know. It's a lot of information to try and kind of sift through. So I'm going to have to just leave it at that. But there was a lot of urgency to keep moving. It was like at a breakneck pace, a breakneck pace, where it's like just stop long enough for some food and then keep going. Sleep not very long, and right as the sun is about to rise, pack up and go. It was very fast traveling you guys were doing. So, again, I get like a weird feeling about that. Like tracking. But there were no kids, and if it's a tribe, like the whole tribe, there would be children. So I'm wondering if it's like a special thing, like you guys were tasked to do something special. Okay. So breathe very deep and very slow, Teresa. So, you know, there are some people in your life right now that were in your life then. There was a betrayal that occurred. Do you want to know this, Teresa? Excuse me. It's some sort of trading expedition or trading, like you guys travel to trade with another tribe. And I don't know if there was something very valuable that you had that you were trading, or if you accepted something that was very valuable and trying to transport it home. Someone in your, I guess, caravan um, helped to plot to steal it from you. It's your daughter in this life. It's your daughter. So, do you feel like you can't trust her? Yeah. That stems from previous life. I don't know which daughter. It's your daughter, though. Which one looks more like you? Then it's your younger daughter. Be careful. Okay. Don't allow yourself to get involved in any of her other misdealings. Because that lack of, healthy judgment, is the same. It hasn't changed. It's a lack of loyalty and lack of healthy judgment. So be careful with that, okay? I went ahead and finished the other portion of Expedite, the energetic portion. And do you feel any type of discomfort? Any dizziness? Excuse me. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Teresa. Okay. All right. River Soul. The River Soul. Are you here? Hi. All right. Let me just one more shuffle like this. Oh. Oh, shoot. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. We have the Page of Cups in reverse: deviation, susceptibility, temporary distraction, seduction, and a flatterer. This is someone who is trying to do a sleight of hand, where it's like, look over here, and they're plotting something over here. Do not trust this, okay? This is someone who works like a magician. Element of surprise, good or bad. This is telling me like there is other plans being put into play, and it's someone who is manipulative. Okay, they're manipulating the information at hand to try and gain an upper hand. So the Magician: originality, imagination, self-reliance, self-confidence, and deception. There is someone who does not like your self-reliance and your self-confidence. They do not like the increase in that. They're going and using deceptive techniques, deceptive practices to try and gain, once again, the upper hand. We also have la 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 la. Bow to your partner. Excuse me. Temperance in reverse, discord, conflict of interest, hostility, inability to work with others. So, it's this. Okay, can you hear me? Am I buffering on your end? Okay. So, River Soul, I think something doesn't want you to have this information. You have the Temperance in reverse. Hopefully, you can watch the recording. The Temperance in reverse is discord, conflict of interest, hostility, inability to work with others. So, someone's going to start getting really, whoever this is, they're going to get really mad. They're going to feel like you forced them to. That's it. You're out of control. You forced me to. Forced you to what? I feel like you're minding your own business and this person just wants to control you. This person just wants to have more of a say than what they should have. They want to be in control of your life. And I think that's falling apart. So I take this as a good reading. I take this as like confirmation that whatever you've decided is about to liberate you. It's about to set you free from whatever this really intense, very, very dense energy, mindset, logic is trying to force upon you. Living through it obviously is a different story. It's much more difficult to live through it than it is for me to take a look and be like, oh, this is good. You're making progress. But of where you're at right now. Okay. Thank you, River Soul. I hope you can hear the recording. Can you email River Soul and let them know about the silver mark?
2 hours?
Yes, 2 hours. Thank you, River Soul. And if you can hear me, I think something does not want you to have this information. So that makes it even more important for you to be able to hear it, the recorded part. All right. Okay. Elma. Okay, you're welcome. Hi, Elma. Okay, let's shuffle the cards. Oh my God. What am I doing? One, two, three. Ooh, damn it. Why did I look? Okay. Shit. Okay. So Alma, you're getting 4 cards. Okay. So first and foremost, the Tower card. Catastrophe, accident, things happening very quickly at lightning pace. With that, it kind of to me feels like whatever the plans are, it's about to kind of just implode. Doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing, but the plan as it is right now, it's probably going to implode. So complete and sudden change, breaking down of old beliefs, abandonment of past relationships, severing of a friendship, changing one's opinion. So this tower moment is probably going to restructure whatever attempt you're trying to do. Again, it doesn't immediately bar potential success, you know? So then we have the Four of Swords in reverse: circumspection, precaution, economy, guarded advancement, desire to recover what is lost. If you don't present the information that's necessary, um, and they might not even ask you for this type of information, but you also have to be careful of providing too much information. Um, it's some key component that's going to let them know that they will recover whatever investments they make. So, Three of Pentacles. Great skill in trade or work, mastery, perfection, artistic ability, dignity, rank, and power. You're probably going to have to be the one to talk this out, present it. You might need to bring in different investors than a bank. Banks are very cut and dry. Banks are very, very cut and dry. They have very specific protocol requirements and all of that. So you might need to bring in a private investor. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse: prosperity without happiness, misused wealth, wasted money, corruption by money, greed, fool's gold. Oh, yikes. I don't know if this will work out. I mean, I'm always like, the least you could do is try. That's bare minimum, try. But here's the thing. If you're talking large digits, multiple digits in regards to investment, this could lead to your ruin. Okay. I don't know that it's the best option to push forward. I don't know. I don't get a complete sense of just be brave about it and push through, you'll get it done. But I also, at the same time, don't feel like, no, definite no, don't do it. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Yikes. So it's a neutral. I think if you bring in, see, like in order to, you already applied. Okay, well, there you go. You'll get your answer soon. You'll get your answer soon. It's, yeah, they might require more information. Okay. Robert Ellert. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Hold on, guys. I am tripping. Hold on. We're really tripping. She's really tripping. Ooh, she is tripping. Okay, here. Sorry. I'd clicked the wrong thing. Mr. E. All right. You're welcome. Mr. E, are you here? All right, let's give him time to come, or her, or oh, he Mr. Okay. Okay. Unoma. Unoma, are you here? Oh, huh?
Chitty's gonna get her.
What did you say?
Chitty will get her.
Oh my God. You know what I heard you say?
Huh.
That shitty go getter.
Oh my god.
I'm like, who are you talking about like
I
this?
would never say that.
I'm like, damn, what's his problem tonight? Holy shit, people can hear you, bro. Yeah, no. Okay, makes sense.
Here now.
What did you say?
Here now.
What?
Unoma Tuke said hello.
Hi. Okay. See, Teresa heard you too. Hi, Anoma. Okay, let's see. I saw your question. It's for you. Yeah, y'all heard that? I was like, no, he didn't. I mean, it's one thing to get salty with provocation, you know, when you're provoked. I was like, I don't. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. Okay, yes. I'm torn. I'm torn. I feel like, okay. It's just, I know people are going to be, oh, that's not fair. I don't care what's fair. I care what soul tells me to do. So I'm being told to pull from 2 decks for you. Anoma. All right. Okay. So you're going to be fine, boo. You're going to be perfectly fine. Hold on. Yes. Okay. So you got... First, you got the devil in reverse. It's a release from bondage, recognition of one's needs by another person, overcoming severe handicaps. So, whatever is placed before you, maybe you're worried that it's not going to be working out, or whatever negative outcomes you're worried about about happening. No, it's not going to be a negative outcome. Release yourself from that fear. That fear is the very thing that's going to create blockages for you. Same thing. Release the don't love live. Let go of that stanky fish. It's rotting. Don't hold on to that fear of lack of success. If you prepared for this, you will get through it. You're an overachiever. You're an overachiever. The problem is not ability. The problem is what you tell yourself. You have to stop doing that. You have to stop with, like, what if I mess up? What if I fail? Like, I know all this stuff, but what if I freeze up? Stop doing that, okay? Work, paid work. So it's going to pay off. All this effort you put into preparing for whatever you're preparing, it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. Let's see. Apprenticeship, craftsmanship, quickness to learn, handiwork, personal effort. That's what this card is about. So you're putting in the work. Are you trying to be a doctor? Is this like a medical exam? Mm. you got the Chariot card. It says movement of residence, but I read the word as just residency. That's the only thing that popped up for me. When I looked at the card, I read residency. So, journey, victory over a situation or problem, balancing the opposite polarities. And it says adversity, possibly already overcome, conflicting influences, success, rushing to a decision. Don't be so quick to discount yourself. You've put a lot of effort into whatever it is you're doing, right? You have to go beyond normal. And I think your normal is to not believe that you can achieve something. I think your brain works very similar to mine, where the more I tell myself I can't do something, the more I excel at it. But then at the same time, that really messes up my sense of confidence. And then afterwards, I think to myself, like, if I had just chilled out, I probably would have scored higher. I probably would have achieved more. I probably would have gone farther. You have to go beyond your normal. Yes, that fear of failure, fear of not making the mark, fear of not excelling is an ever present fear, but we can't allow that to cripple us, okay? So you're going to be perfectly fine in this. It's going to work out for you. It's going to work out for you. It's not going to work out if you're going to keep talking down to yourself, though, because you're going to freak yourself out. You're going to choose the right answer, and then you're going to go back and you're going to change the answer because you overthink. Okay? You cannot allow yourself to overthink. Choose the answer, know that you know the answer, and then move on to the next question. Don't sabotage yourself with overthinking. Super important. Super duper important. Okay? I hope that helps, Sonoma. Okay. Let's see. And then we have Mr. E. Mr. Anderson. do, 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 do. Is Mr. E here?
He was. I told him to hold on.
Are we lagging on our end?
No. I'm watching you from my laptop and my. I got two devices going on.
Well, should I watch me from my phone?
Should.
I just want to share. I think it's total hogwash, tomfoolery, bullwinkle, snaggletooth BS that on my Android phone, I can watch YouTube with it minimized while I'm running another app. On Apple, they want me to pay for that. No, YouTube can just close out. I am not subscribing to that. That is absolute robbery. What the
You gotta
hell?
pay for that?
Yes.
Never knew that.
I'm just saying. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's recorded. So if you didn't hear something, go back on the recording, okay? But yeah, I saw residency. So if you're trying to be a doctor, you get in that residency. That's what I'm saying. That's exciting. That's definitely exciting. Definitely exciting. All right, Mr. E. Sometimes life frustrates me. Sometimes my attitude frustrates me. I'm going to have to drink a little bit more of this. Is it weird that I save the lids? Not the lids, but the jars, including the lid, and I use them to drink in?
It's actually see the mason jar, the brand says Atlas on it. that one. That specific one.
Right. Do you think that's sexy that I do that?
Sure.
It's classico. Classico. I don't think this I don't think that like whatever sauce that is the best sauce. As it I tell you, I should have been a Southern Belle for a large portion of my life. I wanted to be a Southern Belle. Bless my damn heart. Bless my heart. I've never lived in the South in this life. Oh, yeah, I have. We did, right?
Huh? When are you asking the Southern Belle?
We've lived in the South before. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. I'm a Northern honorary Southerner. I've got the vipers. I think I would, I don't think I've ever been a Southern Belle. I don't think I've ever been a Southern Belle. I feel like I've served Southern Bells. Pretty sure of it. Pretty sure of it. You know what's crazy? I had this knowing like years ago before I ever embraced any of this journey of mine.
Oh, you serious?
That my best friend for the longest time, she was the daughter of the plantation owner, and I used to serve her all her meals. I was her what do you call it? It's like a nanny, but I was with her whole life. All right, Mr. E, I can see you. I can see you. Let me just close out the other windows. Excuse me. From the windows to the wall. Till the sweat drops down your balls. Okay, Mr. E. Let's see. Oh. Are you asking me to scan Mr. E, are you asking me to check if the miasma is still there, that miasmic imprint? I sound like Blanche. I love it. I love it. Just call me Blanche. Okay, let me quit. Can you ask Mr. E to hop out and hop back in? He's got a lag. Fire. It's fire. Fire. La 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 la. I keep on falling in, not alone with you. Sometimes I love you. Sometimes you make me blue. Times I feel good. Sometimes I feel used. Loving you, darling. All right. Makes me so confused. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved some. Oh, you know what I noticed the difference between Android and iPhone? Tell me if this is not bull, okay? Bull caca. If I use Zelle to transfer on my online banking, I don't even need to use Zelle. When I use my banking app to transfer from one of my accounts to another one of my accounts, instant. iPhone, they need me to schedule it. Bitch, you need me to what?
You can't even schedule for.
You can't even schedule on your phone? That's some bullshit. Wow.
I guess he refreshed.
Hi, Mr. E. No worries, no worries. So, your question, your focus for the scan. Are you asking me to confirm that there's no longer miasmic imprint, that it's been removed from those areas? Someone way that I love you. All right, how about this? I'll just scan the area. I'll make sure it's still there. I'll let you know. So okay. Breathe very deep and very slow. Imprints are still there with a worsening in the right kidney. And it almost even looks like some inflammation in the right ureter. There's a coating of it on the left renal vein. It's even, I see miasmic imprint going through the superior vena cava, your coccyx as well. Sacrum's coated. Was it sacroiliac joint, where the hip joint, where the hip crest basically like attaches to the sacrum. There's a lot on the left side, a lot of miasmic imprint there. Peritoneum as well. There's also been a lot of suppression that's been, I don't know if you're doing this to yourself or if you're having someone else work on you. There's been a lot of suppression in code expression, and that's causing a backup and reactivity in your lungs, primarily the left lobe, the left side. Also, a lot of miasmic distortions in the base of the skull, occipital bun, and it looks like whatever has been done to you, it's affected your parasympathetic system. The hippocampus and the amygdala are coated. This looks fairly recent, like within the past, it's no further back than a year. I want to say maybe 7 or 8 months. It's a lot of suppression of the parasympathetic system. That's like your fight or flight response, fight, flight, or freeze. And that enters into the realm of someone, if someone's working on you, either they don't know what they're doing or they are malicious, malignant, and they're intentionally suppressing this so that you don't know what they're doing. Is someone working on you? And if someone is, please don't tell me their name. I don't want to have to hurt people energetically. No, don't tell me their name. I don't want to know. Or are you working on yourself? Sometimes when we do like those videos that people think are just so nifty, where like we're listening to binaural beats, we're listening to like, oh, These are light code downloads from your Galactic Federation higher self team Rishi Reiki something something. We don't know what we're doing, do we? Not anymore. Good. Good. Very, very good. Because the sense that I get is, does that fit into the timeline? No more than a year ago, probably about 7-8 months ago. Is that when you stopped? It seems like this person basically just got a hold of Lisa Renee's work, which, I mean, her work is beautiful. I'm not super familiar with it, but I have heard of her. And just because people use the terms doesn't mean they know what they're doing. It doesn't. It doesn't. I've come across quite a few people like that, where they have a perception of they can do this, this, and this, but they can't. So I'm glad you stopped seeing them. That's definitely a good move. Do you mind if I go ahead and scan your abdominal region? I just kind of want to make sure that I'm not missing something. I want to make sure there were no parasitic implants. Is it okay if I go ahead and expand the scan through your whole system? Because my hope is that they were just suppressing things and didn't know what they were doing. You know what I mean? Because I can be pretty harsh and be like, oh, someone was going to mess with you. But they might not have. So let me just make sure. You have a lot of dense energy from the right clavicle, wraps around the deltoid, down the arm. It stops about mid forearm, but it's a lot of dense energy. I'm looking specifically for implants, backdoor coding, anything parasitic. Yeah. Okay. Low belly, prostate, right iliac crest. We have some infiltration of the spleen. I'm just going to go ahead and check your marrow. Femoral heads have been infiltrated. Marrow is probably compromised as well. Yeah, marrow is compromised. Running through your whole system. There's been a secondary program that's been installed. This is draconian in origin. It's reporting back vitals information, heart rate, blood pressure, oxygen saturation. What do they need that for? I'm going to enter into your brain, okay? Are you sensitive to energy?
Said yes.
I'm going to go ahead and sedate your head. Bear with me. I usually ask for permission, but something's been recording my energy through your eyes. It's been using synaptic firing. It's coded it. And so it's basically like it's cloning piggybacking and transmitting all your thoughts, everything your brain is processing. Un momento, por favor. I don't take kindly to this. It's not you doing it. 1 second. You might feel light pulses in your head, okay? You might feel heat. Breathe. Shh. Your head might go numb, okay? I just got to track who's receiving signals from you. How do you feel? This is double blind rolling encryption. Okay, any discomfort anywhere? You need your systems reconstructed. You need system reconstruction. Your chakras have been ravaged. Your central chakra channel has also been crimped. There's been a lot of it's almost like if someone went and unplugged all these wires, like say you have surround sound, you have some complex setup, audio, video, and someone unplugged everything and just started plugging things in different places. It's like that. Your lower back has a lot of tension. The prostate, you might need to start looking into uh, some like uh, either prostate diagnostics. I didn't necessarily sense any type of disease pathology, but you might want to consider talking to your doctor about starting some sort of prostate health supplements. I mean, most males will eventually have prostate issues at some point, right? So it's good to get started on that. Um, there's a lot of miasmic imprints that stem from previous life traumas that are bleeding over. It's karmic bleed over. So the separation between your lifetimes is very, very thin, and it's very, very porous. You're a specific type of humanoid. And with that, it becomes this thing of overly stimulated with not enough mental processing capacity as a human being. And it's not that you're not intelligent. It's the human brain itself, even in the most intelligent, is not capable of that level of processing. This is like quantum processing. It's quantum processing. It's the equivalent of trying to look at molecular structures with a child's microscope. You're just not going to do it. You're not going to do it. It's a similar molecular compaction issue that I struggle with. It causes code disruption, distortion, as well as compression. This compression can cause cyclical like glitching. So it'll cycle, and before it can actually detonate and spread through your field, it'll like, and then have cycle. Yeah, it's like that. It's like, was it purging purging your nitrous? Yeah. But you're just purging it. You're not using it, right?
No, you're just filling the line.
Yeah, it's like purging nitrous. You're just filling the line. You're not actually like zooming down the lane. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if you're a grease monkey, but yeah, that's what it is. So you would need like a full system, reboot and reconstruction for the central chakra channel. It's mentorship is probably the best option for you. Mentorship, so that way, because you clearly have some idea of some of this information. You're asking about miasmic imprints. That tells me you're probably fully capable of maintaining your own field if you're given the proper information. So the thing with Keylontic science information, along with Kathara information, they give you a lot of explanations, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome. It gave me the ability to properly, it gave me the vernacular to properly explain some of these processes, etheric as well as akashic, that I never had the words to properly explain. But those schools of thought are very, very limited with the amounts of manuals that I've just parsed through. They don't really give you the actual ways to harness energies. They don't give you the structures that are necessary to temporarily suspend those magnetic repulsion zones. And that's just something, you can't work at the density level that you need to work at, which is extremely high frequency, low dense, less dense, electric, not magnetic oscillation rate. So it doesn't give you the capacity to do that with the information they give. It's like preschool stuff, what they're giving in those manuals. Now, if you're already very familiar with those manuals, this will be a cakewalk for you. You'll already understand what I'm trying to get at when I'm teaching the lessons and stuff. I don't know if did I just go off on a tangent? I'm sorry. I get excited when someone I'm like, oh my God, do you know Kaylanta? Let's talk it. Let's talk it. Yeah. High oscillation. I mean, you already know the logistics of that. The goal is higher oscillation rate, lower vibratory rate. All of that's tied inversely. But the thing with that is that they stop at that information. They don't tell you which pathways, which meridians, insertion points, anchor points, all of that stuff. So that's the kind of information you know what? You should totally do the certification program. You already know some of the stuff. You just need to know how to apply it. So what I was born to do, all of the CDT plate information, no, I shouldn't say all. That gets me in trouble. Enough of the CDT plate information was hardwired into my head. That's why I have like a really crappy memory. So enough of the CDT plates information was in the head. And then from childhood, part of the reason I was born into the family I was born into is so that I could develop a hyperfixation on human anatomy, physiology, and pathology. And I can hybridize it too, along with my fascination with quantum physics. So all of that merged together, you get Kokoro 33, which is the application, the applied biospiritual theories. Oh my God. You see what happens when people, I'm just saying, people are like, oh my God, we could chat for hours. I promise you, the stuff I chat about, you're going to be like, I got to go. I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but I got to go. So I'm sorry. I get so excited. He said miasmic imprints. I'm like, yes. So really quick, I don't know Ashiana myself. I don't know her personally or any of that. I don't know any of the ashes or whatever they call themselves. I got a weird feel from that. Okay. My specialty, aside from like subatomic attunements, scalar wave repatterning, my specialty is actually parasitic extraction, parasitic anything. I just be getting some kind of feel from that. I'm just like, I'm good. I'm good off you, Ashi, whatever you call yourself. But Lisa, again, I don't know her personally. I have come across a few of her articles. Really awesome feel. And it tells me a lot. If she feels really good and she got excommunicated for what? I don't know. I don't need to know. I just go by feel. Like, I'm good off that. I'm good off that. I'm good off it. Okay, let's see. Who's next? What? Anonesh? Okay. I'll stop. All right, guys. This was fun. This was literally fun. I enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I might not go live tomorrow. I think I'm going to have to go live. I'm talking about I was going to do an auction. I don't know when. Sometime this week. I have all these crystals, like, tons of crystals and bracelet stuff that's been exposed to Dragon Rider energy, just like a whole bunch of stuff. I will have to go live with that at some point. I will. For auction time. It's probably not going to be tomorrow, though. Maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for sharing this space with me. I will see you again. Give this video a thumbs up. Excuse me. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. Bye, guys. All right.